Hey, you don't suppose it's haunted, do you? Ah! What was that?
What?
Yeah!
Huh, you look like you just saw a ghost.
This is the evergreen forest. Quiet, peaceful, serene. That is until Bert Raccoon wakes up. Luckily, he has some good friends to help him out. Life would be simple in the forest except for Cyril Sneer. And his life would be simple except for the Raccoons. Everyone loves a good ghost story. But if you're Cyril Sneer and at times find your past coming back to haunt you, chances are it's by a ghost you created yourself.
I'm telling you, Cedric, this play of yours is a guaranteed smash hit. Listen to this. Byline, Bert Raccoon. Sneer Mansion Music Hall set to reopen with fabulous new play by budding genius Cedric Sneer.
Oh, Bert.
The padlock is rusty. Don't you overstuffed pork bellies ever oil anything around here?
But, boss, after what happened the last time you did a show here, you told us...
Never mind that. Cedric needs a place to perform his play. And if you three did a little work around here for a change, I can let him in here.
Gee, Pop, how come you stopped producing shows here anyway?
Why? Because the theater is no place for making money, Cedric. Got it.
Isn't it kind of creepy in there, boss? Oh, yeah. This place will be great for Cedric's play. Hey, you don't suppose it's haunted, do you? Oh, boy, what a story that would make.
It is kind of spooky.
Nonsense. All it needs is a good cleaning.
What was that, Pop?
Just the wind, boys. Nothing to be afraid of.
Afraid? Afraid? Who's afraid?
Boss, when we said we wanted to be in the theater...
This isn't exactly what we meant.
What are you complaining about? You're in this theater, aren't you? And you get to stay here until that lighting grid's gleaming. Understand?
Everyone on the list has auditioned, so now I'll call on our playwright and director, Cedric Sneer, to announce the cast list for The Mystery of the Haunted Treasure.
Excuse me, sir, but I trust we are not too late.
I have come to audition for your play, Cedric.
I hope this won't take long, my little rosebush. I do have a meeting for our latest big deal.
Oh, Moxie, I shall be as the bard said, tedious and brief.
Knox, old pal, I couldn't help but overhear you mention a big deal.
Frankly, sir, dealing with you always ends up costing me money. Not that money can buy happiness, of course.
It can't?
Now, take my little cabbage leaf. Why, she has her heart set on a part in your boy's play. And frankly, sir, what makes my little grapevine happy makes me happy.
Straight to the very heart of my heart.
Gee, that was swell, Lady Button, but based on all the auditions, I think the lead should go to Melissa.
Hey, Melissa, you're gonna be a star.
This is gonna hurt my little turnip green a great deal, sir.
Hold on, Knox. Cedric!
But there is the part of the innkeeper, Lady Baden-Baden. It doesn't have any lines, but...
I should be honored, Cedric. After all, There are no small parts, merely small actors.
Cedric, don't be a fool. This play needs Lady Baden-Baden in a featured part.
But, Pop...
No buts. As producer of this show, I know what's best for me. I mean you. She needs lines. Lots of lines.
Well, I guess I can try.
Good boy, Cedric. Knox, old buddy. Where are those bungling bacon bits? Here.
You wanted to see us, boss?
I want the full red carpet treatment for Lady Baden-Baden. So roll out that crate of costumes and find her the best in the house. Stop hanging around and get to work. By the time I'm finished, Lady Baden-Baden is going to have the best part in this play. And I am going to have a great part in Knox's big deal.
I say so.
You blundering bacon buffoons!
Gee, Pop, this time I don't think it was their fault.
Who was driving that crate?
I guess it was just an accident.
Sorry, Cedric, but this was no accident. Read this.
Oh my gosh, it says, beware. Pop says adding new lines will make the play better. So why am I finding them so hard to write?
Ah, Cedric, you're just nervous because it's your first day of rehearsal. But look at Brew and me. We're off to see if that theater really is haunted. And are we nervous?
You don't think it really could be haunted, do you?
Well, if it is, Bert Raccoon, ace reporter, will get the story. Now come on, Cedric, your public awaits.
Now, in this scene, Lady Baden-Baden enters as the innkeeper and leads Melissa into the empty basement. Cedric wrote you a new line here, Lady Baden-Baden.
And here is the empty basement.
You exit, and Melissa looks around for the treasure chest. But be careful not to step on that button, Melissa. It's set to open the trap door in a later scene. Then Schaefer enters as the ghost to frighten Melissa away.
I'll be there as soon as I figure out this ghost sheet, Ralph.
Hello? Oh, sure. For you, Mr. Sneer?
Who is it?
It's Mr. Knox.
Knox! Of course, Knox! We're making a big deal out of everything she does.
And here is the empty basement.
In fact, she's never off the stage.
Thanks, Lady Baden-Baden. We'll call when we need you.
And here. And here.
I'll get back to you. Cedric, the innkeeper needs more lines in this scene. Long lines with big words. Not now, Schaefer.
Watch out for that button, Schaefer!
Pop!
Mr. Sneer, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just get me out of here.
It's no use. This ghost costume doesn't fit.
What? You mean you weren't just in here?
Who, me? No. Why?
I think this place is haunted by a real ghost. Oh, Lady Baden-Baden, I had no idea you had such a background in the theater. You've performed at the Royal Victorian Theater?
Ever so long ago. Ah, Melissa, the magic of the theater. Its wand touched a shy young girl and made her believe in herself for the first time. It dressed her like Cinderella in beautiful gowns, let her express her innermost soul, and made so many dreams come true. I have often wondered, Melissa, had I not left the theater for the rigors of society, what might I have become?
Lady Baden-Baden, I've got some ideas on how we can beef up your part in the show. Now, in scene one...
Excuse me, Mr. Sneer, but isn't this Cedric's play?
Cedric's play, maybe, but my theater, and only I have the big deal. The big picture in mind.
Melissa's point is well taken, Cyril. We must look deep into ourselves and... Oh, dear!
What's wrong?
Voices from beyond.
The voices from beyond? Who said that?
The Phantom.
Just you wait, Melissa. With this new equipment of mine, that Phantom is as good as found.
You know, it's funny about that Phantom. He only shows up when Mr. Sneer is interfering in Cedric's play.
Yeah, well, I guess everyone's a critic. But look out, Phantom. Bert Raccoon, ace investigative reporter, is on the job.
There's something fishy about that Phantom. I just can't quite put my finger on what. Pigs! It's time we fix that Phantom's wagon. You three get over to that theater, find the Phantom, and get rid of it. I'm going to be part of Knox's big deal, even if it kills me.
He means even if it kills us. Okay, Brew. We've got one super-duper spook-sensitive tape recorder.
2 garlands of garlic to stave off evil spirits.
An XL 333 special Phantom camera filter.
4 wooden stakes to drive through the hearts of vampires.
A 5-pound bag of flour for the old throw the flour on the ectoplasm routine.
And a slick vacuum to suck up ghostly apparitions. It says so in the guarantee.
I tell you, Brew, we have the will, we have the technology, and soon we will have the Phantom.
Huh? What was that?
I can feel your charge across the air. I can read your thoughts when you're not there. No matter how lost you're feeling, even when you're feeling down, I'll be around. Never even know what day it is, never even know what time. I keep on loving you, keep on loving you. That's the way they tell me loving is. Always got you on my mind, I can't stop loving you. Can't stop loving you. Never know what day it is. Never know what time it is.
I got him!
Need a hand? Oh, my. Look, boss. It's got an old script stuck to it called The Voices from Beyond.
That's what the Phantom said in our dressing room.
Give me that.
Pop, what's wrong? You look like you just saw a ghost.
You'll pay for this sneer. Someday I'll make you pay for this.
Pop?
Excuse me, but I seem to have misplaced my script. Oh, Cyril, thank you so very much.
Hey, come back here and...
I beg your pardon?
Oh, Lady Button, what I meant was come back here and perform anytime.
You're too kind, I'm sure.
Pigs,
Yes, boss.
I want that Phantom, and I want him now. Capiche?
Yes, boss.
Let's rehearse the second act finale, everyone. Bert, could you ask Lady Baden-Baden to meet us on stage?
Sure, Ralphie. Come on, Brew.
Wait a minute. This isn't my script. It's... Goodness! It's by my old friend, Edward Miller. Act 1, Scene 1. Is my heart not a quiver? Is my soul not a flame? Am I not thy queen and a woman? Oh, Lady Baden-Baden, a part you were born to play.
Lady Baden-Baden?
Yes? Is that you, Noxie?
No, ma'am. It's Bert. We kind of need you on stage, okay?
Of course, Bert. I shall be right there. Oh!
Lady Baden-Baden!
I am appalled, sir. I'm shocked and outraged. You mean to tell me my little sugar apple has disappeared?
Don't you worry, Mr. Knox. Bert Raccoon, Ace reporter and super sleuth is on the case. Now, what do we know?
Nothing.
Nothing. Excellent. We can start with a clean slate.
Mr. Sneer, someone is responsible for this outrage.
Exactly, Mr. Nux. And I think I know who.
What? We've looked for Lady Baden-Baden everywhere, but it's like she just vanished into thin air.
I know, Schaefer. First, Mr. Sneer has all those accidents.
And then my little key lime pie disappears.
And now the lights go out.
No problem, Melissa, for the lights are on where it counts. In the fertile brain of Bert Raccoon. Ouch! Who is now going to break the story of the Phantom wide open. The key to the whole mystery is the voices from beyond. But whose voice? And beyond where? Clue number 1. When the crate ran into Mr. Sneer the first day of rehearsal, whose voice came from beyond? From beyond the stage.
I say so.
Clue number 2. When Mr. Sneer fell through the trapdoor, whose voice came from beyond? From beyond the theater, by telephone.
Of course.
What is this leading to, sir?
It's leading, sir, to clue number 3. Just before Lady Baden-Baden disappeared, whose voice did she think she heard from beyond that door?
Yes? Is that you, Noxie?
And why didn't she call for help?
Well, that's the most ridiculous.
That's the Phantom.
Because she went with someone she knew.
Quick!
Whose true identity is... What's going on?
I got him.
Let go!
You incompetent hemhocks!
This is an outrage. I shall see you in court, sir.
No! You shall see this!
This was to have been the love scene in my play, until Cal's producer had his way.
What?
And this is what had once begun as a touching reunion of father and son. And now, Cyril Sneer, prepare to meet thy Phantom.
Right. And the Phantom is...
Edward Miller!
Precisely! Edward who?
The man who wrote The Voices from Beyond.
You're the Phantom? But why have you been frightening everyone?
Yeah!
I only meant to frighten Cyril Sneer.
But why?
Justice. You see, Cedric, we have something in common. For I, too, once had a play produced here where a greedy producer turned my playwright's dream into a nightmare.
Is that true, Pop?
So when I read that Cyril was now going to produce your play, I stole into the theater to try and stop him.
But that does not explain, sir, your abduction of my little honeybee.
But Noxie, I went with him willingly. I was reading his play when suddenly a secret passage opened. And voila! I saw there the graying, yet distinguished figure of the promising young playwright I had once known.
And she read my play for me so beautifully. Lady Baden-Baden was born to play the lead.
Oh, this play is brilliant and must be produced. Don't you agree, Cyril?
Are you crazy? Produce a script again? I nearly lost a fortune on it in the first place.
It would mean a great deal to all of us, sir.
Well, I suppose with a few rewrites.
Rewrites?
Just a little producer humor. Well, what's everybody standing around for?
On stage, everyone!
Cedric,
Yeah, Pop?
Speaking of rewrites...
I'm still working on them, Pop, honest.
Well, stop. I refuse to have you ruin a perfectly good play with a lot of mindless revisions.
But, Pop, the changes were
I'm the producer, and I'm telling you, you put on the play you started with, or the whole deal's off. Got it?
Got it, Pop.
Yay!
As for you three, you've got a little work to do.
Work?
That's right. I want this set rebuilt better than you. Everything has to be perfect for my son's play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's an old saying in the theater that the rockiest rehearsals often make the most rewarding openings. For Cedric and Cyril Sneer, theirs was finally to be an opening night to remember.
That's my boy.
Mr. Sneer, Bert Raccoon for the Evergreen Standard here. Having obviously spared no expense on this production, sir, do you expect to see a profit?
A profit? I always make a profit. I am going to make a profit, aren't I, Knox? I mean, on this big deal of ours.
Why, the highest profit of all, Mr. Sneer. The profit of having done a good deed.
A good deed?
Exactly, sir. The biggest charity event ever to hit the Evergreen Forest.
Charity event?
I thought you knew, sir. You're sponsoring a luxury retirement home for Lady Baden-Baden's old friends in the arts.
You mean instead of making money, I'm going to be giving it away?
Oh, and a great deal of it, too, sir. There's no business like show business. Oh, yeah.